What's going on, everybody? It's the World Capital Don in the house. We in the gym right now, waiting for everybody to come in. But I'm gonna just get straight to it. This undefeated, no loss, zero record protection stuff is ruining boxing. Point blank, period, man. I cannot stand how everybody wants to stay undefeated and everybody's afraid of losing. Now, I will say, the key to boxing is not to lose. I get it. Who wants to lose? Nobody wants to lose. I get it. I understand it. But not everybody can beat Floyd Mayweather. Not everybody can beat Joe Calzaghe. Not everybody can beat Rocky Marciano. That's just the truth, man. That's just the truth. Like, look, Muhammad Ali lost 5 times. Mike Tyson lost about 6 times. Ray Leonard lost. Marvin Hagler lost. James Toney lost about 10 times. Holyfield lost about 10 times. Gene Tooney lost. Jack Dempsey lost. Willie Pep lost. Freaking Sam Langford lost. All these fighters, all these greats that we know from yesteryear, they all lost. But nowadays, everybody wants to protect their zero, protect their brand. Look, I get it. Nobody wants to lose, but these fighters ain't taking risks. That's why we ain't seeing great fights like that, you know? That's why we not seeing great fights, because nobody's scared to, because nobody wants to take a risk. Everybody's afraid, bro. They got to challenge themselves. I want to see the best fight the best. I don't know about y'all, but I want to see the best fight the best. That's why a lot of people say boxing is dying, because nobody wants to fight each other. Nobody, you feel me? Like, that's why I respect Dimitri Bivol and Artur Beterbiev, because them dudes was the best in their divisions. They decided to fight. And you see, we got 2 great fights, right? They both lost to each other. They both took their L's like gentlemen, and they got right back to it, you know? So it just sucks, man. We need to see more of that, because right now, the sport is just zoom, bah. And look, you look at a lot of these undefeated fighters' records, right? Go look at their boxing record, and you're gonna see the dudes that they beat are not quality competition. Now, when you first start off, the first 5 to 6 guys, they can be, you know, some journeymen who got more L's than wins. But as you get better and better, when you get to that 10th fight, you gotta start challenging yourself, man. These dudes be 15 fights in, still fighting cats that's 10 and 15 and 20 with 35 losses. Like, come on, man. Where's the challenge at? You dudes need to dive off the deep end and get it in blood, bro. All this being scared to lose is crazy. And I get it, you know? The fans think just because you lose, you're washed or you got exposed. But those are casuals. Those ain't real boxing enthusiasts, man. These dudes don't watch the sport. These dudes be on their couch talking away because you got Instagram, you got the internet, and you can leave your opinion on somebody's post and, you know, hope to go viral. But losing doesn't mean nothing. Losing is actually makes a fighter, you know? I like when a fighter loses. I mean, I don't wish losses on no fighter, but when a fighter loses, they come back greater. They come back better, and they come back for blood, you know? It shows us who a real fighter is when they lose, right? Like, for instance, when Lennox Lewis got knocked up by Hakeem Rahman, you know? He could have went back home and cried and made all the excuses. What that dude do? Go right back in the gym, came back, and knocked Hakeem Rahman ass out right in the middle of the ring, man. That's respectable. When Ali lost to Joe Frazier, what'd he do? Came back, you know, fought some more, lost to Ken Norton. They rid him off, and what happened? He came back and beat Joe Frazier 2 times, and came back and beat Ken Norton 2 more times. It showed us he was great, and he won the title 2 more times after that, man. So I'm just telling y'all, this loss does not mean shit, man. They need to stop doing this. Everybody needs to take risks. I want to see the best fight the best. That's why I respect Teofimo, although when he lost to George Kambosos, he was making some weird excuses saying he had pressure in his chest. It doesn't matter, man. He accepted his loss like a man. He got on. Ryan Garcia, when he lost, he was trying to say he was weight drained. Why would you sign a contract, bro, if you know you're going to be weight drained, you know? It's crazy. I respected him until he got popped for the steroids. But when he lost to Rolly, he didn't have no excuse. But Rolly Romero got knocked out by Tank. When he got stopped by Pitbull, he didn't have no excuse. You feel me? I like when a fighter loses and they have no excuse. But they can just say, hey, the better man won today. The better man won today. All this other stuff, oh, it's because of this, it's because of that. Man, get out of here, man. Take your L like a real gentleman, how the fighters back then used to do, you know? These dudes used to get knocked out cold and say, hey, it is what it is. He caught me, he licked me, he got lucky. Hey, I'm about to fight somebody else to get my confidence back up and hopefully run it back so I can knock this dude out. But nah, we don't get that no more. We get a whole bunch of excuses and dudes who scared to fight each other. And that's why boxing's dying, man. That's why it's dying. That's why it's dying, but I hope that over the next few years we could change this because I want to see the best fight the best. I don't know about y'all. I want to see the undefeated fighters fight somebody, and whoever goes in that fight with an O, come out with a. Whoever goes in that fight undefeated, somebody gonna come out with an L. You know, like Canelo just lost to Bud Crawford. He didn't have no excuse. Took his L like a G. Canelo always take his L's like a G. All three of them. Took his loss to Floyd like a G. Took his loss to Dimitri Bivol like a G. Took his loss to Crawford like a G. When Crawford beat Earl Spence, he took his loss like a G. And now everybody want to say Earl Spence ain't nobody. Who was Earl Spence's fault? I mean, I even seen Crawford trying to like knock Earl Spence, you know, which was crazy. And I respect Bud Crawford, but Earl Spence has beat some top quality competition. That's for sure. All the guys Earl Spence beat, Crawford beat. Well, all the guys Crawford beat, Earl Spence beat first besides Canelo. So, you know, man, y'all need to stop writing these fighters off when they lose, man. Everybody loses. Life is about losing. We lose our hair, we lose our teeth, we lose money. Shit, some of us even lose our damn minds. But yeah, man, this undefeated stuff, it needs to quit it, man. Okay? I know the goal is to leave this game undefeated, but challenge yourself. Challenge yourself. I want to see boxers challenge themselves, man. I want to see the best fight the best, you know? Gosh, man. But that's it for today, man. World Capital, the vault is closed. We out of here, man. Put them in the coffin.
I put them in a coffin.